Okay, so I missed the first game of this tournament series, but we are starting game 2. Team A is the Yuki no Kyodai, I believe they were called, and Team B we have the Killers. Let me double check that for you guys. Yes, Yuki no Kyodai. So we're starting up game 2. Both teams are selecting their characters now. Team B has the option of changing their characters and their EX skills and HP and whatnot, whereas the winning team of game 1, Yuki no Kyodai, has the option of changing their EX skill set list, but they must keep their characters and HP loadout. So we will see what happens in game 2. Hopefully this doesn't have any terrible microphone cutting, and if it does, I'll just mute the whole fucking thing and just upload the games. Alright, so, getting started here.
This mission has potential.
This is match point for Yuki no Kyodai. If the Killers can make a comeback, we will see. The Killers are sticking together for the most part, as is Yuki no Kyodai. Both teams are trading up some damage. We see LordChaoSama here, keeping a good range and keeping his defenses up. Kyto coming in with the offense against Nevin's Ultimecia, keeping a hard offensive front. Charging up his meteor range and landing a hit. 3,018 points of damage. Nevin is not looking so great at this moment into kill range, and Kyto gets smacked by, I believe that was Foo's Kuja's HP attack. Now Kuja's in a very precarious position, has to stay within range. Out goes Kyto. Kyto was taken out by, I believe it was Iron Viper. Could be wrong. Hard to keep an eye on how's action going on. And Kuja's broken, now in danger of lethal from LordChaoSama. LordChaoSama staying reserved and keeping his eyes on his prize. Going for that blind HP attack. And now literally blind with, I believe that was Navito's Blindka getting into effect. He does have to be careful though. Going back to Kyto, he needs to keep his range. There are a couple people here now that have lethal on him. However, he himself can take out anybody right now in this current moment.
Icy javelins will chill their hearts.
Yuki no Kyodai gets their summon, which will be substantially more beneficial with a base bravery of 1300. Navito keeping his distance and taken out by LordChaoSama. And there's Foo with the winning blow, bringing this to game 3 on to Kyto.
Grovel at my feet.
Looks like the summon was not enough to carry Yuki no Kyodai to victory this time. However, if you see the scoreboard, it was a fairly close game in terms of what each team was doing. So we'll go ahead and spectate the final game. It is now... There we go. It is now game 3. And both teams are looking good. I assume the first game was looking good because as I was watching the menu here, it seemed as though they got a double kill or something. Anyways, if you'd like to keep up with the tournament bracket for any videos or games that are not on this channel, you can go over to the Facebook page at Final Fantasy, Dissidia Final Fantasy NT US. That's the Facebook page, Dissidia Final Fantasy NT US. Now this is Yuki no Kyodai's chance to change up their party and change up their everything if they want to, try to make a steep comeback. However, I expect this will be a fairly tight game between the two. And it looks like everything is remaining generally the same. So, Kyto switched over his HP attack to Omni Slash. We'll see if that Omni Slash pulls through.
Guess working with others can't hurt.
So both teams starting off somewhat reserved again. It looks like the killers are going on the offense. And without warning, that Cloud Iron Viper has been isolated and broken. Let's see if they can recover from that as Kyto closes in on Navito. Navito putting up a heavy defense. LordChaoSama getting hit by Iron Viper's Cross Slash. He recovers quickly and starts to remain on the defensive. Getting attacked by an assassin, and Fu with the HP attack onto LordChaoSama. It looks like Iron Viper had been knocked out, and so was Kyto. So was LordChaoSama. So Yuki no Kyodai's Cloud is still on the board. Both team members are back at full now. And it looks like Navito might be having some trouble keeping the pressure off. And thank God for the save from Fu. Let's go over here now. Looks like LordChaoSama is going for the summon while nobody seems to be paying too much attention to him.
Plunge Lance's device through their hearts.
And they get the summon. Yuki no Kyodai getting the summon off again. Much more, from what I can notice, consistently. Now we have a marksman showdown between LordChaoSama and Navito. And LordChaoSama applying that aggressive pressure onto Navito. Landing the hit, but still blind, so it may come as somewhat of an issue for sidewind attacks like that. We have Kalon over here, landing his vortex of arms. And Navito was taken out by, I believe, LordChaoSama. And we see Kalon here with lethal going in. Fu has nowhere to go, trying to avoid all the HP, and wow, what a match.
Like I finally found
Kyto got the killing blow. Sorry, it took me a second to process what exactly was going on in that match. Good game for both sides. Both sides put up one hell of a fight.